play some Warcraft Rumble. And I actually realized that the Call of Dragons sponsorship is ending in some hours, so there's still this stream enough. There's still time during this stream to do it if you want to help me out and install Call of Dragons with my link and play it a little bit. You won't be able to get to 11 anymore, well, unless you pay, of course, because you can buy progress in that game. But getting to that City Hall level 5 takes around 20 minutes. So that is still perfectly doable during the stream, if you happen to be so inclined. But we'll see. Interest has been low. But two crazy people went all the way to 11. I truly appreciate that. That was a major undertaking. But let me see. Hi, Daddy-o. Hi, Torben. But now, let me see. I have 2.5 hours until midnight. I haven't had time to play today. Well, I did 2 quests right before the stream. I will need a little bit of progress. This is the main account. I want to get these tomes, and then I would also probably want them on the free to play. But what I wanted to do was play with Chalga. So the latest Chalga comps that I have been playing have all been based on toying around with the relics, so that I get some sweet relics. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. I mean, I'm probably not going to be using that many. That was just so that I could get rid of all the squad minis, I think. I have had harpies before. I could try with the Huntress. The Huntress is a little expensive. Thank you, Torben. I'm glad you've been able to find some fun in this game. On the other hand, Huntress would give me a 5 cost, because I have the 5 cost talent on my Chalga. Spirit Passage minis play for 5 gold, gain a level and deploy in stealth. I don't have any other Chalga talents because my Chalga is only uncommon. So then playing without a 5 cost mini is like playing without a talent. So there's that. Maybe I could take this team out for a spin and see what happens. Fire Elemental is doing a great tank for PvE. Yeah, it is. It is pretty sweet indeed. I'd actually planned to do Fire Elemental Shaman, but I realized that I don't have the right slots. Then I would have to switch my slots around. I would need to reroll this one, right? For a range slot. Probably. I mean, maybe I'll still do it. I just wanted to try the Fire Elemental Shaman thing with Chalga. Because I can play the bandits without a bonus. That's still fine. That gives me the Earth Shield Shaman. So that I could try to do some fun things with these. I'm a little uncertain, but let's see what happens. And Black Whelp, Tunic, Thief's Whistle, Gauntlets of Determination. More bandits. Is the Tunic bugged? Hey, we have a chance to test whether the Tunic is bugged in this dungeon. Bon Jovi, why do some of my heroes have different progression than others? Wait, what? And did you take into account the leader slot itself? Because you're supposed to get full golden at level 22. You're talking about the dungeon difficulty. You're supposed to get every slot golden after you have completed level 22. There have been sometimes some bugs when they introduced the skips for lower level difficulties. Sometimes you gained additional bonuses, and some people have actually gotten full gold at level 21. So it could be that yours is bugged. But well, that's the best explanation I have. And anyway, one question. Can you please tell me if the talent stack when I upgrade the minis when I equip talent 1 in every slot? You can only have one active talent at a time. If I was in the army view, I could show you, but you see the talents, and then up here next to the minis name, it shows which talent you have active, and then when you click on a talent, it chooses that one as the active talent. You can only have one talent equipped at a time. Which relics are S tier for this dungeon? The one that summons raptors, and then lifesteal with fire elemental. I've spent that one a little earlier there. Oh, here we go. We don't have life-stealing fire elemental, but we do have a fire elemental, with some shamanistic support. So let's go. Fire elemental plus shaman combo. Time to blast stuff away. Missed the execute there. A little bit of sloppy gameplay. No! My fire elemental was not as strong as I had thought it would be. Well, luckily I at least have a prowler. It's going to help me fix this up. Man, I really thought the fire elemental would be able to do more. I mean, it obviously doesn't have a lifesteal effect here. So, like, that's what I've been thinking. Is it worth it to go? Is it worth it? A little bit more, and here we go. Yeah, so the thing that I've been wondering is it worth it to go for the fire elemental shaman combo? Because I know that fire elemental, when you get the lifesteal relic, it doesn't require the shaman for anything. It's already completely fine. So, is it something that you want to have the shaman there at all, or would you rather not? Now that was a mistake. I needed to position the mini on the other side. Now I'm going to be destroyed here. But this actually wasn't that promising with the shaman. So maybe going for the shaman with the fire elemental is not really necessary at all. The thought only occurred to me with Murkai after I had already completed 3 red difficulty dungeons. So I tried it in 23, but it just didn't do anything in a 23. Obviously it wouldn't do anything in a 23. That's actually bad because I have the shaman now, by the way. So we'd rather take this. Well, I figured I would want to test it a little bit more with Chalga to determine whether the shaman would actually have something that can contribute here. Don't you, we are fully free to play? No, not on this account. On the other account, yes. Isn't Blizzard stronger than Execute? No, it's not, nowhere close. Execute is far better in this one. Because the way that Execute instantly makes the minis fight against each other, and then they make them fight against the boss, and they make them fight against the towers in the map 1, and in map 3 the mini bosses are regular so minis, so Execute is 50% damage at equal level, and Blizzard is nowhere close to that, so Execute is just miles ahead. Miles ahead of Blizzard in this specific map. Messed up there, but it's fine, it's fine. Let's see. The Earth Elemental did not stay alive. No, Fire Elemental. Fire Elemental didn't stay alive there. That's sad. Would have needed another execute here pretty quickly, and I did not have it in time. Yeah, it's too late now. Maybe it's not too late. So the base against that, being at 4 cost is really awkward. I may have to send the Prowler out there before I take the gold. I need a miner. I want an execute. Can I find an execute, please? That's an execute right there. Yes. Thank you. We'll make that armored and see where we can get with that. Hopefully we'll make it armored anyway. Trying to at least. Oh, now it's armored and it's resistant. And I would need to get to another... I need to get to another execute. There's another execute. That's wonderful. The next time there's a bigger mini spawn, then it's going to be execution time. Like that. We can do some executions. We can drop another armored fire rally. Stop the mining. Good. Wonderful, wonderful job. And can I find another execute somewhere? There's another execute. Are there enough worthy targets? Armored Fire Elemental is putting in some work. We'll make the Ogre Mage root at the boss. Seems nice. Another Armored Fire Elemental. Yeah. Kind of okay, but is that good enough? Aldadio, so what for is it good to upgrade minis more than once? Oh, that would be because they get +1 level for each rarity and +1 level for each talent. So then they will have 2 extra levels for getting rare and a talent, and that's super valuable. Comet, did you take out harpies? Yeah, for this purpose, yes. I'm testing some alternatives. So this by no means means that I wouldn't want to use harpies in the end. But just testing. Andras. Tied so much dungeons unplayable. Now I didn't quite follow. Send an armored fire elemental there. Stuff is coming. I see. Send a miner out there. We can prowler into these a little bit. Get some fire elemental action as well. Let's make it armored. A little bit too close. Stayed a little bit too close there. Well, anyway. What can we accomplish here? Oh, fire elemental died. But I liked that fire elemental. A good fire elemental to have. And this one is not armored, but it is resistant. And it does appear that this boss is going to go down. Yeah. But this is only a +1. I love your dungeon videos on YouTube. Thanks. Yeah, I was able to get the Murloc and Hogger things tested quite well early on. And those things pretty much work without talents as well. Maybe the save pilot on Hogger wasn't ideal. I think I had to save pilot on Hogger at some point. Murkai comp I'm super happy with, and it's probably also the Murkai comp without talents. Ooh, the flywheel. Yes, please. Yes, please. But then I have been lagging a little bit behind with the Charlga and the untalented comps. It's just hard to, like, it would take 3 days to properly test a dungeon, and I can't spend 3 days out of 7 always just testing dungeons. But then I use Harpies, Poison, Chimera Poison, and Hunters for the heavy hitters with Charlga. Alright. Yeah, Poison is always nice. Could I please find a Fire Elemental here? Apparently I really cannot. I mean, sometimes you just cannot, I guess. It's already made somebody else armored, didn't it? But that was really bad. Worst opener that I have probably ever had here. I think I'll need to send one of these out there as well. I need to get a Fire Elemental again though. That's like really important now. So we have a Shaman and we have a Fire Elemental. Let's try that. But I must stop that from mining. That cannot be allowed to mine. And stopping it from mining was successful. That's a good start. And we have the Fire Elemental going in as well. That's sweet. I need to save that. And let's get an armored Fire Elemental on this side. Alright, Fire Elemental is working on that side. That's nice to see. What else? What else? Send some bandits in. Alright, Fire Elemental is getting its job done. Looking reasonably good. Send out squad. A little bit of quill aboard there. Ah, but I messed up my timings. No, that was so bad. Now too many minis fought back. That caused me to mess up the timings. But we can recover from this, right? I believe recovery is possible. All I need... Yeah, we're recovering just fine, actually. A little bit of messed timing, but look at that. That one's so going down now. And as soon as that one is down, then... Yeah, everything is down. Alright. Well... But this is only a 20. So... Will this be able to carry on? Don't know. Nothing much in the way of... Nothing much in the way of relics in that run. In some ways this is not an ideal Charlga comp, because I'm not making use of the fast slot. I could make use of the fast slot with this one, right? Prowler is fast. If I had another beast instead of the bandits... There is no way to get a buff on the bandits if I want to keep the bandits. And bandits are really good for cycle and stun and chests, and it doesn't really matter that they're a couple of levels lower either. reduces the stun period a little. It shouldn't be too bad. Grab another tome. Tomes are nice. Let's get some tomes. Some of the XP going. I'll see whether that can that handle 21. Glazed cannon. It doesn't work well with fire elemental, so I would have to build a different type of comp. But that is a powerful relic when used properly. But I tried Glazed Cannon Fire Elementals. If you can get Lifesteal first and then Glazed Cannon, then it works. Harp is fast also. Yeah, I know. But they cost 3 gold. But then what really holds me back is lack of rare upgrades. Having 8 more units ready to get upgraded, not able to. Give me rare cores. Oh. Because rare cores are something that you are eventually going to have in abundance. I don't have the stars on anything, so like I have something like 20 rare cores waiting. But obviously that's only enough to get 1/3 of the minis upgraded. But that's what has been accumulated in 2 months. So in 6 months you will have enough rare cores to upgrade everything. Let me see about this one. I have the execute coming, I can do execute there. Then I have the fire elemental plus the shaman, so we can try to go in with an armored fire ele again. See how that works out for me. It did not hold up. Oh, that wasn't the stellar success that I had hoped for. We can try again. This time we make them go a little bit crazy and fight against each other, which is always nice. So fighting against each other is probably the main way that I'm able to take this tower in higher difficulties. A well-placed execute or something. Let's execute there now. So this, it's making them fight each other is the key to success, typically in this map. Now here I want to get another armored fire elemental going. I'll try to support it a little bit. I can try to get chest there with the bandits. Good stuff is happening in that direction, that's looking nice. What to do. Need to get another fire elemental assault here. It seems. Let's send out some troops there. Okay, then I'm ready with the execute, and there's my execute target. This is why execute is so incredibly beautiful. Specifically in this map. I'll send another fire elemental there. Trying to save for the bandits to open the chest. Also just getting the 4 gold from the bandits is so beautiful. So far so good. The miner out there. Wandering a little bit between execution and Yeah, let's execute there now. I guess there's something to that Shaman Fire Elemental team. Maybe. I wondered if I should have done that with the Murkai as well. It was possible. Obviously it's not possible with Hogger. Rage Mini Supply Burn. That's not terrible, actually. Let's see about that. Up against Immoltar. Let's see. I have a Fire Elemental here, but I don't have a Shaman. Those are going to go there. Get Chalga out there. I sent the Shaman behind, but maybe it's a little bit too much behind. They need to respond to that attack. More Shamans. Not sure if that's enough though. Try to mine. Oh, I won't be able to mine. No, that doesn't appear to be quite enough. So I need one more gold, please. Thank you. Then the Fire Elemental can come in and kill all of those. Will they become a problem, and also kill that before it becomes a problem. Alright, then I need to save up for another assault. If I can get one. Oh dear, there's a lot of stuff coming right now. A bit too much stuff coming, and next thing I need costs 4 gold. Ouch, I'm dead. So the Shaman healing wasn't quite enough to keep it up there. Yeah, Murkai is very powerful. Also one of my favorite, perhaps my favorite leader. I've played with Murkai a lot, and it's just hilarious. All right, let's see again. Still no sign of the Shaman. Now there is the first sign of the Shaman. I need to defend a little bit here first. And we can send the Shaman out there. The Fire Elemental. Also turn that around with the Quillbore a little bit. I'll try to mine that one now. I'm presented with the opportunity. That one is going to blow up the Shaman, isn't it? Yeah, I was afraid that it would. And some more Quillbores out there to fight. Well, shouldn't neglect my own base, I guess, but hey, now it went much better. Fire Elemental still has some strength. Did the Shaman contribute much? Like I know Fire Elemental is super strong in this dungeon. What I want to figure out is how much does a Shaman contribute to that? Or whether it does. I'm still a little bit uncertain about that. Baiting Quilboar on the opposite side is key for me on Imoltar. Quite irrelevant typically when you have some fire elementals, but if you don't run the fire elemental strat, then Quilboar is often very, very useful there. Well, this didn't go as well as I had hoped it would. Didn't go as well at all. It was actually quite a disaster. Quite a disaster on my part. I'll have to try to improvise a little bit here, I guess. I thought the Quilboar was going to keep aggro. Oh, but the stun reset aggro, of course. That's what happened there. I will take that back on my side and... Oh no, that was a tragic mistake. Totally forgot that they have those. Oh, those are not a problem now, are they? Hopefully not. We're a little bit off with our timings. It's not good. Don't get the armored elemental there. No. That's now just a disaster in the making. This push is not coming at the right time. Get some execution power there. About the base, I also wouldn't want to let the base fall, please. Would you mind risking the base, please? That one is fast. I can try to send it through there. But now I missed my timing window. Okay. Easy. The problem here is that my base is so low. I have to distract. No, wrong positioning. Ouch. Yeah, that was rather unfortunate. By the way, it's the final moments of my Call of Dragons sponsorship, so if you want to support the channel, down below in the description you can find a link to Call of Dragons. If you download the game, play to level 5, you probably can't get to level 11 anymore. Level 5 takes like 20 minutes. Then that would directly support the stream. The enthusiasm to support the stream hasn't been very high. 6 people have done it, but two madmen have actually got all the way to level 11. Which is a huge effort. Huge thanks to those. But yeah, let's see again. I can make that one armored here for a while. Is that enough of a squad? Maybe. Is that team enough to take the tower? And sort of. I may need to send a prowler to support. there. Fight is going on, alright. Let's send some troops here. Are we a little late? Maybe just a little bit late. It should still be fine. We have the tanks coming first. It's actually going to be okay, isn't it? I think this will actually be fine. I'll just build a tank wall there so that the... Yeah, it's gonna be okay. What happened to the slow? Hey, please remember to slow the boss. Still remember to slow the boss. Also need to find another execute. Don't let the boss be so fast. Slow the boss. Seriously. Just slow the boss. That's all that's needed. One thing that's needed is to slow the boss. Well, finally. No, it's gonna be fine. Maybe it wasn't pretty, but it's fine. Ruma, what do you think about the current state of the game? Well, I think the game is in fairly good spot overall. The issues that they have had since launch still remain, regarding barriers to entry to PvP especially. PvE side, I think the game is quite good. And doing okay overall. Well, that was not a tremendously good set of relics. So there's that. I'll just grab a screenshot real quick. So that was a 21 red with Charlga. I feel like the bugs and performance have improved dramatically. Every patch the game has become more stable. It's still not perfect, but patch by patch it's getting better. I'm currently using the fast slot for anything. We'll upgrade the leader slot. Well, I'm still not sure about the Shaman Earth Elemental combo. Has that been good? I just don't know. But we'll go give it another try and see what it feels like. Ah, well, I mean... Who here wouldn't take that when offered? Go pushing up 3.1 levels. Yeah. But I can't find the fire elemental and I can't find... Also can't find execute. Well, there's the fire rally. Now the fire rally is armored. Alright, so now we have an armored life-stealing fire elemental. I guess that's going to kill all of this stuff. And we can focus on like getting that tower there and stuff like that. Alright, then we're sending another armored life-stealing fire elemental onwards. Now we're going to feel good about the shaman elemental combo. Yeah, but the thing is that the elemental can do this without the shaman as well. So, is the shaman contributing? Is it necessary? Because look at the, like, well, I mean, that one now has armored. I give it that. There's some pretty crazy stuff. Let's execute a little bit, make them go a little crazy there. Yeah. Fire elementals. Banana game's a good spot. No one knows the difference on how they proceed with the game that's gonna make or break it. Well, the game probably has a lifespan of years anyway, so there's going to be many possibilities for it to make it. We'll be curious how they handle the game post Molten Core. Yeah, accessibility of Molten Core is definitely an issue as well. We'll see. I mean, right now I probably couldn't do Molten Core. That would be inconvenient. Range minis gain poison, tanks gain taunt. So the only real threat here is the Banshee, right? If the Banshee steals the big fire elementals, then it can cause trouble. Does Fire Elemental work without the talent? Yeah, easily. Very, very easily. Doesn't need the talent for anything. Oh, there we go. So the Banshee is the only thing that can possibly stop that. All I need to do is be ready to stop any Banshees, and that's a win. I can send some troopers out there. Oh, I do need to defend my base as well, I think. Yikes, that base is taking quite a lot of damage. But not as much damage as in Moltar. Ah, yeah. Oh, and since people beat level 30 on Ixia with level 26, people will beat level 26 with level 22, 23 armies. Yeah, but mine is 19. I have like 3 minis that are 20. So that's the thing. I'm still multiple levels away from that. But once I get some rare upgrades, it's gonna get better. But I don't have any gold, so I'm not close to getting the stars for even a single rare. I still haven't upgraded a single rare, like just buying stars. Every rare that I have is a direct purchase. Because it's super not easy if you don't spend to get any rares. I mean, you get some when you're offered in the grid, but other than that, just getting those stars is just, it's really, really a lot of work. Or even if you spend a little. Unless you grind like crazy, I guess. Although I think grinding probably doesn't help that much with the gold. Well, these are pretty useless. I guess we go for the parchment. So here we go. I mean, we don't know anything about the raid tuning yet. It's like we just don't know anything, so I have no good answers to give you. Maybe. Typically you can do content at lower level. Speaking of crashes, session timed out. But it does recover from those crashes much better than before. Usually at least. Yeah, look at that. It actually recovered instead of making me wait 10 minutes. Alright, here we go. Start deploying some of this stuff here. Not looking too good, is it? It really isn't looking too good. I may have to deploy my first fire elemental in that direction. I wanted to deploy it the other way. It looks like I'm going to try this. I'd actually try a little bit different move here. The stun is actively bad here. Though I can execute that to be on my side. Like that. I was a little too slow here. Even the gold. Because I still need to get the... Because this will hit through a lifesteal. That's the thing. I still need to get the... slow. Or I don't. How did it die? Was that Charlga with the poison? Because my range minis had poison. How much poison does Charlga even apply? It's a beam attack. Maybe it was Charlga with the poison. We'll need to review the board to know for sure, but... I mean, there's a healer. Healer should be healing that boss. So, 18.9 Charlga. Or even less than 18.9. But that was, of course, with the leeching poison, so... reduces the value of the kill a little bit, I suppose. But maybe. I mean, Shaman didn't feel bad. I'm just not sure whether it was necessary either. I would have to, yeah, I can't check it because I'm recording this right now, but I will check it later on to see whether Charlga poison was the thing. Because it should be visible from the recording. Like where did the damage come from? Even though I wasn't looking at the boss at that point. Then we should at least see a little bit on how much damage it actually took earlier. I wasn't paying too much attention to that because I wasn't expecting the boss to die. But I will check the recording tomorrow to see what happens. Hello, hey ho. Does it make sense to wait upgrading a unit to get more levels out of upgrading to rare? Wait, what? Sense to wait upgrading a unit to get more levels. I don't quite follow your logic. When you upgrade a unit, you always get the same number of levels. Upgrading unit does not give the unit XP, so your collection level does not benefit upgrading, but upgrading always benefits your collection level, because it always gives you these points. So you want to upgrade units as quickly as possible. Previously, there was one reason to delay upgrading, which was that your grid would get clogged with talents. Before they changed it, I think they changed it. Was it the global launch that changed, or was it slightly after? Around that time anyway. And previously, your grid would be full of talents if you had lots of minis with unbought talents. Then eventually you would have no minis of it, you would have only talents. But then they limited the appearance of talents. Well, that could give you another consideration in that, okay, if you have tons of uncommons and you haven't bought talents for those, then when you do get a mini that you would want to get a talent for, then you're going to have to wait a long time before it appears, because you're going to be offered all sorts of other talents. So I guess the offering rates of talents on the grid are the only consideration why you would not want to upgrade, but typically you just want to upgrade whenever you can. Now, doesn't mean upgrading give you a full level every time XP required level increase for every level. No. These levels, the levels from... where can you see it? There you can see it. The bonus levels here do not affect the XP requirement here. The XP requirement is always based on the base level of the mini, and the bonus levels are on top. So this one has bonus levels from talents and from rarity here. It also has those army upgrades, it just doesn't show them here. This view is, like many other things, this visual is also slightly bugged in that this army upgrade number doesn't work properly. I mean, this is in a golden slot, this should be showing +3. It wouldn't be a 21 otherwise. But these levels don't affect the amount of XP required, no, not at all. As you can see, this only requires 6500 XP for the next level. Because this is, what was this anyway? This is a level 14 natively. So, requires that XP. But surely we can't do another one. At least I don't think we can. I don't think we can do a 23. Actually, my execute no longer works. I only have level 12 execute, should I still use it? It works up to 3 levels above the dungeon. 3 levels above the execute level it works. So if you have level 12 execute, then you can use it up to level 15 dungeons. I once did a -4. Well, -4 for my execute. But I had a bit underleveled execute at that point. I hadn't gotten it to uncommon yet. So my other minis were higher to compensate. And that was much more difficult because then the minis don't start fighting against each other anymore. But if you have a level 12 execute and you're going for a level 15 dungeon, then you're completely fine. But I don't know what level of dungeon you're going for. Because right here you can see what happens. It no longer works. Such sad times. Yeah, this is no functional execute then. So this would usually be the point where you replace the execute with probably the flame burst whelps. I guess you could consider something else. What else would that be? No, please touch it. No, I didn't touch it in time. There, they had a little bit of damage in. So you just need a tiny bit if you have -4 levels. A tiny bit of additional damage is enough. But that's so hard to get still. Now I have focused into focus. That's going to be very, very difficult. Probably need to get the distraction over there. Then get this execution here. Like you can, like somehow you can kind of try like this. We have -4 levels on the execute. You can still kind of try with it, but as you can see, it's so much harder. Will I be able to mine? Maybe. We'll give it a try. Be able to get a bit of damage in somehow else. Try to get the gold. And try to get the gold. Try to execute some things. More armored fire elementals, please. Looks like here armored fire elementals are useful things to have. Okay. Let's get the miner out there. Make those go a little bit crazy. Armored fire elemental, please. Getting into overtime. I see. More executions. Some more armored fire elementals, please. Well, we're able to take down the first boss, even at 4 levels below. For this dungeon, the mobs need to be below 70% health to start fighting each other. So if execute is more than 4 levels slower, no, it's more than 3 levels slower. As you could see right here, we just showed you how it works. And because 4 levels slower execute puts them at 70%, but they need to be below 70%. So that execute alone will not make them fight against each other. They still need a little bit of a nudge from something else. I mean, I have had many besserwissers come tell me on YouTube comments and on Discord and everywhere that 4 levels slower execute is enough. And yeah, I originally thought that 4 levels slower execute was enough. And then I tested it, because that's what you do. First you look at the numbers, and then you test to verify whether those numbers actually mean what you think they mean. I think it says 70%, but actually in the text, for example, at the boss, at 70%. Well, my execute is putting them at 70%, but it's actually below 70%. And that was a perfect example, because we executed, and then they got 1 tick out of the fire elemental aura, and then they started fighting against each other. But before they got that 1 tick, they didn't. So it was just inches away. I'll try to see what Poisonous Chalka could do. Oh, and the question about the reward, that was already answered. But yeah, 150 gold per level, plus Arc Energy. And Arc Energy increases by 30 compared to the previous level. So every difficulty is a little bit more Arc Energy as well. Okay. I already messed this up. Sorry about that. That was totally my bad. I needed to send troops in a completely different fashion here. That was badly messed up on my part. My apologies. It's too much talking, not enough playing.
Stay sharp. Stay sharp.
Armored one over there, but nah. Yeah. I messed up at the start. I was talking and I wasn't focused on playing. Took too much damage at the start to be able to correct the course later. Do we have a second try? I don't think I'm going to try this dungeon multiple times at this level. It's a bit of a waste of time. Let's see. Alright. Here we go, here we go. The armored earth elemental has been sent. Miner has been sent. We'll start intercepting these, including with the bombs. And that is with Charlga. Send another earth elemental, well, fire elemental, I mean. It doesn't look like it's enough right now. I'll try to send a Quillbore. I'm a little bit stuck with these 4 costs. Desperate, need to get that 4th gold. Here we go, 4th gold. It's very important. Armored and heal. Tank. But now back to 4 gold and I'm not there yet. No, we're dead. Sorry, died. I think that's doable. But I don't think I want to do the number of attempts it takes. I would have been interested in seeing Charlga poisoning the last boss, but not that interested. If I happen to roll a lifesteal, then I suppose it would have been possible to run this Murkai army also with the Shaman Fire Elemental comp. Fire Elemental here. I actually tried that, but I wasn't happy with it. But I only tried it once I got to 23. Vulnerability. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. Not with a Fire Elemental comp. Arcane Crystal, tremendously good if you have like safe pilot Pyromancers in your team. But when you're relying on Fire Elemental, then not. What about the Earth Elemental is Fire Elemental? Earth Elemental is miles weaker. Very, very significantly weaker. little too slow with that one. A little bit too slow overall, I guess. Yeah, it looks like we're quite dead. But that is the nature of pushing up 4 levels. Everything just tends to start breaking apart at that point. But I guess the Charga team was quite alright. Even though the bandits don't get the bonus, then this might still be better than alternatives. And I also managed to get the final tome. Yay! Levels. I haven't had time to play the free-to-play account yet today. We could go check out the dungeon without talents as well. On Superho asked, what do you know about expected raid release? Did they say March at BlizzCon? No, they did not give any indication of time period at BlizzCon other than 2024. So no, we do not know. No idea. Is this a side account? Well, I guess both are kind of side accounts. I've mostly been playing the free-to-play account, which is this one. So I haven't made progress on the main. But I've been doing dailies on that, so it's still keeping up. Just enough. In the Charga comp, we're able to get the Shaman and army buff. Yeah, Shaman gets the army buff from a range slot. Here I have a cycle slot, but I rerolled a range slot for Charga. Then I got the buff. Tank slot for Fire Elemental and then the range slot for the Shaman. We would actually try to see what would happen if we were to do that without talents. For a bronze slot, I don't think rerolling for that is needed. Are pretty strong tanks here, so they should be able to do a lot of work. I guess we'll do the purple quest real quick so that I will ensure I get some rewards. What is the primary way to get experience? Well, I don't do any grinding on any of the accounts, so the daily tomes. The occasional purple quest or something. For a moment there I was thinking like, okay, this was not white main, right? But it was not white main. So no worries. Not white main. Life is still fine. Just do this real quick and then we move on to the dungeon. Yeah, heroic campaign also gives you a whole bunch of XP, that's true. We haven't played Charga quests apparently at all. And that's probably true. I think I have not played Charga quests at all. Grabbing some more tomes. $16.1. What dungeon did I have for Charga? I have an 18. Okay. Sounds good. Let's try. Nothing too special here. I guess the warband will do. Shaman is quite underpowered. For level 14 Shaman in an 18 dungeon. But the tanks are 18s. And True Banana PvP is a good source. No, I positioned Fire Elemental a little bit wrong. That's going to be painful. It's going completely wrong way. Now it decides to return to the right path, but its healer is dead. So, yeah, that was not what I wanted to happen. Definitely not what I wanted to happen. A bit of execution there. Nah, this went just all wrong. Sometimes it does that. You just get a bad start and can snowball out of control from there. Probably still worth trying again. This didn't feel particularly bad. I just had a bit of a bad start. Many of the PvE encounters are like that, because at the start, typically the computer is controlling the vast majority of resources. So you have a fairly brief window of opportunity to grab some of those resources for yourself so that you can fight on a more even footing. And if that assault early on fails, then typically the computer is just going to keep using its resource advantage and win. Sometimes there's a little bit more time, sometimes there's a little bit less. I kept expecting this to become armored, but obviously it doesn't become armored because I don't have the talent on the Shaman. I don't know what I was really thinking there. Losing the gold, that hurts. Oh dear, now I would really need an execute like this. Would have been better if I had gotten that execute so that they would be close to their own tower. Because if I had had an execute close to their tower, then that would have meant that I'm able to get them to kill their own tower, which would be a major asset. Okay. Losing these chests constantly here is very bad for me. Again, I have to spend an execute in a position where I didn't really want to spend it. Just because they had such an overwhelming push coming. I haven't been able to use the executes where I really need them, which is at the towers. Perhaps there would have been an opportunity to use one at the tower. So that... yeah, losing every chest. I really need to spend them closer to the towers. Because the way this is going, this is just not working at all. Sometimes you need to spend one close to a tower and tank with your base. Maybe there was an opportunity for me to tank with my base a little bit there. And that might have resulted in an overall victory. If I had just pulled that off properly. Losing every single chest. Timings are just so bad for me right now. Sometimes happens. And now we're dead. It's definitely doable. I do wonder, maybe I would need to take a little bit more of a risk, use an execute to secure a tower, and tank more with my base at some point. Would have to be quite early when the base still has health, so that it can still tank, because the base is lower, which makes everything more difficult. Hi, Nerubico. Let's see. That one being 4-2 was... No. Now I missed the execute. Now the base took too much damage and we're dead. Now we can surrender at this point, we'll just start over. That was a pretty bad hand. I got 4-4-4 as my opening gold costs. Or was it 4-4-3? Can it even be a 4-4-4? How could it be a 4-4-4? I only have 2 4-cost minis in the deck. It had to be a 4-4-3. Because the costs are also randomized with Charlga. So I had to pay extra for my minis. Yeah. But my leader is too good as free to play. Second boss is impossible without good relics. Impossible depends on, of course, the difficulty level that you're going for. Can I please find an execute? Barely in time. But probably not really. Not truly in time, I guess. Yeah, not being able to give that armored does mean that it is a little bit on the weaker side. And I'm not able to cycle to execute effectively enough here. And now the execute is too late. It doesn't change the targets anymore. Once the targets have been set, so we're dead. Another terrible opening hand. Because I had to play so many minis before I could get to the first execute, which I need to survive the start. There we are. Well, in dungeons, as an upside, you get a new hand every time. So at least you're not stuck with a bad hand. And it doesn't matter, of course, until you really try to push up. Like, pushing up more than a level without talents is like pushing up 3 to 4 levels with talents. Talents give you at least basically 2 levels of power. My strength is usually your second boss down on the left side. Yeah, I do that too. I have tried to take the tower as well. Last time I streamed, there were some quite vehement arguments in favor of taking the tower on the second boss. And then I spent some time off stream working on that. And it is a functional strategy, but I don't think it was more reliable. It was slower than just pushing through the left. And I don't think it worked more reliably. But I was able to beat the boss that way as well sometimes, so... yeah, it can be done. But I'm not a huge fan of it. I always keep thinking that this is going to be... I always keep thinking that's going to be armored, but it's not armored. It really, really isn't armored. Now we're able to get the tower immediately. That's a tower taken right at the start. That's the kind of stuff I want to see. Although subsequent battle hasn't gone quite as well as I have hoped, but
Stay sharp.
it hasn't been awful either. Yeah. Alright. We'll just make those fight against each other there, so we'll buy some time. The battle for the tower. It just goes on and on. I want to delay there a little bit. Delay was successful. Some sound. That's Charlga sound, right? I think Charlga sound sometimes loops for me. I really want to get to that gold. Out in the distance there's so much gold. We'll execute those. Let's see about that. And that's gonna take the chest. Okay, time to send some troops out here. Excellent, excellent. It's just going to go down. I'll make some of those that fight against each other. It's beautiful.
Stay sharp. Stay sharp.
Okay, okay. Strangers in the night. I really don't want to let them pull up and execute over there. Really don't want to let them mine. Alright, we'll go to overtime, but it's perfectly fine. Everything looks okay so far. Problem here being that I do not have an execute handy. Need to get some executions over there. Alright, time is running out now. I need to hurry up. I need to get more stuff attacking the boss. 15 seconds. Come on, come on, come on. This is still doable. Just get to 4 gold. Execute. Alright. Okay. So... Rubico, why is Charlga doing absolute no damage to anyone? Charlga is, but Charlga is pretty low level, and enemies have health. Now Charlga will have poison though. Maybe that will help.
Line them up.
I want that fire elemental. Let's use that to grab the stone. Now that we have the stone,
Stay sharp.
I'm gonna deploy a fire elemental. It's not armored though. Not sure how good that actually is.
Line 'em up.
Stay sharp.
Not good enough, it seems. Also managed to lose the stone. No!
Stay sharp.
Alright, these over here. We'll repel the assault there. This is going to kill the ogre mage. But without the talent, it takes so much more damage from the ogre mage than it does with the talent. Or Charga over here. That one is going to explode on all of those and kill them. See? Exactly what I wanted to happen. I won't make it in time to mine that, so I'm just going to mine here. I'll need some of these over here, and this one's going on the offense. I'll try to turn that around and send some more troops. So, oh dear,
Line 'em up.
it's a little bit too slow. We need the explosion. Come on. Nah, be able to handle the boss. Need something to fight against that. Come on, mine faster, mine really, really fast.
Stay sharp.
I really need something to tank this. Losing a fire elemental that's already almost dead doesn't make too much of a difference. The real problem is elsewhere.
Stay sharp.
And it does not appear that we're able to solve this. This one comes here. We're trying to get over there. But we need a tank. We actually need multiple tanks to survive this.
Stay sharp.
Have any chance of surviving that?
Stay sharp.
Oh no. I can't make it.
Stay sharp.
I'm afraid it will not be possible. There's too much stuff coming from all over the place.
Stay sharp.
10 seconds, yeah. That's not good. It's a draw. Shouldn't I get something for doing that? Probably not. Immortals, damage, soul, elementals, fireless, natural resistance should be all you need. I mean, it is all you need. It is. But I mean, the damage output without talents is like half of what it is with talents. So if we get it to like 30% without talents, then it would have been dead twice if I had talents in this team. Okay, let's try.
Stay sharp.
Too slow with the Quillbore. My bad. Also too slow. No, not too slow with the shaman. Shaman was just in time, but just wasn't enough otherwise. Okay, they're coming in again. Drop that over there, and then I need to get this over here. Oh, I didn't take into account that the next thing costs 4. Oh, then I'm dead. Yeah. Should have paid more attention to the cost of the next mini. Yeah. Maybe I don't get enough value from the shaman after all. Especially when it cannot give armored. We could also try something else instead of the shaman. Harpies, obviously, is one option. Could try to go with something cheaper. Not a ton of great options. Draw should give 5 gold or something. Yeah. Would be awesome. Well, this is like the basic deck that I have been running with Charlga. I think anyway. Let's see, where's my Charlga images? Charlga 17. That was my 17. Yeah, that was the deck that I did 17 with. Tainted Power Core, Ages of Primal Rage, Captain's Helm, so no use for relics either. But obviously I had an 18 Fire Elemental there, so that's going to cause a lot of complaints if I would put that on YouTube. I would need to get a bit higher clear, even though of course without talents it's already quite impressive. But still. We'll go back to the Harpy team. Let's see. But also with the Harpy team, like, poison just makes them melting so much faster. Really? Now this execute was too late and I'm dead. I could have tried to adapt, of course, because now executing doesn't cause them to change targets, it just makes them bloodlust. Could have tried to adjust and not execute the team on the other side. Obviously, always possible if execute happens to be the last card in your deck. You could try to adjust your strategy. But for the first boss, it doesn't make that much of a difference, because you can just go again and have a new hand. But let's see. Could also try to adjust. No, the Huntress. Huntress spawned the second I played the Harpies, and that caused irreparable damage. Oh dear. It's okay. We're going to use an execute here. Nah, should have used poorly placed. My bad. Would I still get the tower there? No, we couldn't. I was so sure that we had the tower there. Well, they should still be able to take it, right? Yes. How did that work? The bear spawned, but the other one didn't. That's a new one. some executions going.
Line 'em up.
Oh, I do want the chest, actually. Once that commits, then we can go in. Could really use the Quillbore. Alright. That's another tower. This is all still fine. Everything is fine. If those go a little crazy. Alright, bit of craziness over there as well. Bit more craziness out there. I want to mine. Want to send the bandits to open the chest. Won't get bonus from bandits opening the chest as such. Not without talents, of course, but there's still a cheap mini that can open some chests for me. And out some troops here. Be ready with the execute. Well, we'll try and execute on those. I guess it's fun. Good enough. Grab the chest. Oh dear, now I gave them the chest. That was not what I meant to do. It's not too bad though. It's gonna be fine. Once that commits, we can send the harpies. Get some executions in. Try to distract. Look at the first boss down. First boss is fine. Hi, Warshak. What's your newest Rumble stats video? Alright. Yeah, Rumble is... it's chugging along. Didn't become a big hit, sadly. At least yet. We'll see. Rubico, if I may ask, what talent are you recommending for Chalga? Somehow none of them are very exciting. Yeah, none of them are very exciting. The 5-cost thing is the most exciting one, but that's mostly for PvP, or then some specific PvE maps. It doesn't work for the dungeon. I have that one myself, and it doesn't do anything on the dungeon. So that means that the cost reduction is like the most generally applicable, maybe. Although the multi-route also has its uses. But that's it. As you said, none of them are very exciting. But hey, I can get a relic that's equal to a talent. Now my harpies have poison. Woohoo. Now can we get something done? But yeah, I have the 5-cost talent myself. Because you can do fun things with it. But much of the time it's like playing without a talent at all. But sometimes fun is better than never fun, right? Maybe? No, not the Huntress. Hate it when that happens. Come on, 2 gold. Third code, third code, third code. Come on, come on, come on. Too late. Hate it when that happens too.
Line 'em up.
It's always another huntress. It's okay. There we go.
Station.
That's some hobby power right there. Boom. Poison hobbies. See how fast it dies. It's just a completely different world between poison hobbies or non-poison hobbies. This was of course from a relic, but hey, sometimes you gain power from a relic. Sometimes. Stealth hobbies. I do like stealth hobbies. Big execute. I will try the big execute. Let's see. It's all about sneaking in those hobbies between the huntress spawns and the other stuff that comes in. And you can sneak them either through either lane as well. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen here.
Station.
I think we're sending these out here. They should be able to kill these and then take the tower, right? Actually, I'm starting to doubt their ability to take the tower. We need to send reinforcements. Now we can take the tower. Yes. Tower taken. That was step 1.
Station.
Move on to step 2.
Line 'em up.
All are going so fast. It's a bit fast for my taste. I can use a quill bore there to pull that. Whoa.
Station.
Quill bore did much less than I had hoped it would. Come on, come on, come on. Need to kill the healer. Kill the healer. Thank you. Lost the slow. Alright, 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 alright.
Station.
I just need to be patient here. Just a tiny bit of patience will have a major effect. Both bosses are coming through the same side. That's wonderful. Because then we're going to execute them.
Line 'em up.
Once we execute them, boom, they have been converted. Now that we have the conversion, this is gonna be fine. Okay, everything's good. Mr. Meme, hey, thank you for the support. Appreciate that.
Station.
Alright. Why is that boss not slowing down? Why are you not slowing down?
Line 'em up.
That's what I don't understand. Why are you not slowing down? What's wrong? Should be slowing down, right? I thought it always slows down from here. Well, be that as it may, it's dead. That was really weird. I mean, sometimes the ad starts to target something else, so it stops slowing the boss, but there was nothing else to target. So, that kind of... Well, I did have 18 on both of my tanks, which makes it a whole bunch easier, of course, so... There's that. There will be complaints. There's always complaints. But I still think that was quite nice without having talents. That was an 18. I guess I would need to do a 19 to get a little bit, but I don't know. As these get more and more difficult, it takes more and more time to get through them. Maybe the beast slot, maybe the spell slot. See, Defcon 5. Hey, thank you for the support. Appreciate that. Yeah. Didn't actually need the spell slot. I wasn't sure what level my execute was. But 16 would have been enough for another level. What are the rewards on this side going? 44 minutes left until midnight. Okay. I would want the tome. So... It was Gilded Armaments, wasn't it? Yeah, it's Gilded Armaments. Do I have any team for Gilded Armaments here? I played much with my Maiev. Because for Gilded Armaments I want the Miner. Just swap the talents on if I real quick do a couple of quests so that I will be able to keep losing more without losing the tome. 43 minutes. That's easy to spend in a dungeon.
Where are we?
All right. Zap. All right. Now we're getting some of those kobold levels. Go, kobold, go. Yeah, the miner didn't actually get levels from mining. It's only the kobold. I mean the dark iron. Then we need to do another one so that we get the daily unlocked, and then we're going to go back to the dungeon. Then I can easily keep losing for another 41 minutes with no worries.
Stay sharp.
They have a miner somewhere. I don't want there to be a miner. Better safe than sorry, right? Everything is frozen.
Stay sharp.
Oh no! No, 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 no! Kill it! Kill it quick! Doesn't miner down the middle lane. That's where it's going to be able to mine, right? Yes, now it's going to get mined twice. Wonderful, wonderful. Then I want another miner.
Stay sharp.
That's going to mine from here. Kill dominance is a funny one. Alright. Let's go. Then the miners are going to go on. Oh, level 46 miner. Look at that miner. Blizzard on a miner. Not going to do much. Not going to do much at all.
Stay sharp.
Level 46 miner. Just picking the boss to death. Some of these Arclight searches are quite funny. I do enjoy doing them. But this time, of course, the main purpose was that we can go back to losing after we unlock the tome. Make sure we don't miss the XP. And we get a Google level. That can be handy. But yeah. What's up next? Chalga probably won't go further with Chalga, right? I think that's enough. Maokai, the team that I played with talents, is also good without talents. The difference between this team and the one that I was playing with talents was that I was running the shaman, but here I'm running the harpies. All of these teams are pretty much based around the same main idea. Not a whole lot of variation here. Been trying to find some ideas with Hogga. I don't really know about that beast slot there. Obviously it could be a Quillbor and then I could have another Unbound. I've tried a few things, but I haven't been super happy. Your voice is like ASMR. Yeah, I do get that a fair bit. Either like that or just like that my voice makes people fall asleep. They tried to watch like a dungeon guide and then they woke up in the morning. But it can be useful, you know. It can be a bad thing or it can be a good thing. It all depends on your perspective. I don't like the Murlocs that much. But I don't like anything else either. That's the thing I haven't found. haven't really found a thing that I would like there. I saw somebody had used an Earth Elemental in the Unbound slot, but I tried that, but I didn't like it. Could reroll the slot away from Unbound, of course. We could get range slot, fast slot. There are alternatives. But I don't want any of the range or fast minis either. That doesn't really help. Did you already have some tests with Chimera? I haven't had time, no. Still haven't had time. I hear it's super strong against Devil's Or Queen, so I'd probably need to verify that and make a video of that one. But it does seem quite niche, indeed. I'm gonna just put a Chimera here. But I don't think it's gonna fly. Well, at least it's gonna get an Absorb Shield. Maybe not a perfect fit for a Hogger deck anyway. Depends, of course, whether you want to cycle the Hogger or not. I'll try something different. It actually worked really well. Well, it almost worked. It was this close. We're this close to greatness. Well, it wasn't so bad. Yeah, I do want my tower up. I don't have an actual opportunity to play the Chimera. Oh, sad. Desperately trying to get Chimera to work. Not finding any moment to actually play it. Gandalf! Can you hear it too? I can definitely hear it. When you deploy the miner, there's one thing that it says is Gandalf. Gandalf. I swear. It has to be. My whole world really depends on that. Gandalf! Again, did you hear that? Once you hear it, you can't unhear it. I'm telling you. The way it yells Gandalf, it's forever going to haunt my dreams. We're gonna open the chest there. Send this fellow that way. I can't deploy the Chimera. I'd want to, but I can't. Come on, don't let the tower go up. Splendid, splendid.
Stay sharp.
It's impossible. Now we're going to deploy the Chimera. Go, Chimera, go. Bring me fame and good fortune. Oh, it already died. Chimera! Why? Go, Chimera!
30 seconds remaining. Stay sharp.
Now, now it's alive. It's still alive. Look, 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 look. It's alive and it's dealing damage. Yeah. It actually is a scandal. But the kobold, I mean. Or does it? I think it can totally say Gandalf. I guess Chimera was not the answer. I'm so sad about this. I was so certain. So certain it would be Chimera. But no. Let's go summon some kobold miners again. Time to go. Oh, I was supposed to experiment here. By doing this. Still a little bit too late. No, that needed to... No. That needed to be the harpies, of course. Now this is just a loss. The AI summoned 3 ogre mages at once. I'm telling you, 3 ogre mages at my base. Chimera's never the answer. Blizzard bamboozled me for that bundle. It apparently is the answer to the Devil's Orc Queen. And obviously it gets better with talents. Because you can have like... You can have like double the poison. So 4 stacks of poison per hit. Then it becomes quite a fast damage dealer. Harpy level damage dealer, I guess. At least close. Maybe not quite that good. Immediately after I play the execute, the AI plays the mini. Only after. Ah, where did it again? The start is the most difficult part. Chimera for heroic devils, or is that a thing? Yeah, it is. It is a thing. You send the Chimera alone down the right path. And let it solo the boss. Or something like that. I haven't tested it myself yet. I would need to. Does the AI cheat? Ogre Mage has 2+ Huntress. It gets periodically 2 free Ogre Mages that start at the boss. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Line 'em up.
Try to overwhelm. Plan to overwhelm failed miserably. This is still good enough to kill them, right? I only wish it was in stealth. Would have done so much more. That's some scary stuff coming. Yeah, those ogre mages, they look angry.
Stay sharp. Stay sharp.
Well, they looked angry, but they weren't that tough. Right? Kill the mage. Take the tower.
Stay sharp.
No, 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 no. Don't let them take the tower back.
Line 'em up.
No. They did get the tower back. Ah, then I'm dead.
Sharp.
I really thought they wouldn't. There's no recover from this. There is no recovery possible from this. I'm too low. The base is too low. No, 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 no. Ouch. Not too far. But I guess the best attention span is gone at this hour. These relics are also miserable. So could have really used a little bit of power from the relics. But for Hogger, for untalented Hogger, I have that one slot that I just can't seem to decide upon as well. There is also very tangible problem there.
Stay sharp.
The second I deploy the execute, no matter how long I try to wait, the second it's deployed, the Huntress arrives. The stealth one would never, ever, ever lose. Maybe Hogger can make them fight against each other. And Hogger can. Good job, Hogger. Good job. Good job. Okay. Okay.
Line 'em up.
No. Not another Huntress. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it quick. Kill it quick. Kill it. No.
Stay sharp. Stay sharp.
That's the gold. But I do get the tower. There's always the power of making things fight against each other.
Stay sharp.
Need to try to get to mine a bit. Now I have enough health on the base to tank, so I can wait until the Ogre Mage commits, and then deploy. Whoa, what? I was sure that it had committed. Apparently I was wrong. What can I say? Apparently I was wrong. Try to assault the tower there.
Stay sharp.
Whoa. I really thought tower assault was... Barret, hey. Thank you for the support, I appreciate that. Too slow, too slow, too slow. Oh dear, I didn't realize I was that slow.
Stay sharp.
Don't let it mine! No. It's okay, it's okay. Get the towers down.
Stay sharp.
Just track that one a little bit. Keep mining. And execute. Keys to success.
Stay sharp.
Right, we're trying to cycle for the next execute.
Stay sharp.
So far so good. Time might be running out a little bit, but just the tiniest of tiny bits. Just execute a little bit over there again. Alright. So that boss goes down. But then there's more. And we don't have the fire elemental plan with Hogger, because we don't have a fire elemental. Towers and meeting stones poison stuff. All of these are like tier 2 something. This could have some useful effects for the Banshee damage, not for the Harpy damage. But probably the power cover, because of all the eyes and everything that spawns in this one. So just getting that poison can be really useful. Does it get worse? Well, I think this is the most difficult one. But it's possible to lose in all of these. In this specific dungeon, it's possible to lose in all of these.
Stay sharp.
Send this one out there. As soon as that one dies, we'll commit these. With stealth, that it would kill the Banshee. Whoa, bunch of stuff coming again. That's okay, that's okay. Murloc's out there, and we'll send Hogger here. The purpose of the Murlocs is just to take the stone for me. But this time it appears that they were not doing that quite on time. Well, I can also just send these out there.
Line 'em up.
But now... No, that was a missed opportunity. Or missed timing, rather. I sent some more Murlocs trying to get the stone taken.
Stay sharp.
Oh dear.
Stay sharp.
Well, that sucks. Now it appears that we're actually going to lose. It's not completely impossible to win yet.
Sharp.
It does look bleak. Yeah. Just got into the wrong timing window there, and then the computer had an answer every time. Well, let's try again.
Line 'em up.
I actually can't contest that. I'm not fast enough.
Stay sharp.
I can send Murlocs to take the stone. Maybe. Murlocs were able to take the stone. That means that I'm able to launch an assault.
Line
Not
'em
quite enough of an assault though. Appears. I'll take an opportunity to mine that when I can. I've lost the stone again. But... No, the explosion, of course. That was a disaster. Trying to use some cheap answers. Oh, cheap answers failed. Unpleasant. Oh, I positioned those accidentally. Yeah,
Line 'em up.
didn't mean to do that, of course. Well, now there's an opening from here. No. No. With the Ogre Mage, the opening was gone. Ah. Sometimes. Well. No, because I don't have stealth, then I cannot stop that from stealing my stuff.
Line 'em up.
If I had stealth, then it would never be able to steal my things. I am able to get an assault in now. Despite everything, I am able to get an attack in. But not enough. Try to get another attack from here.
Line 'em up.
But the Huntress. Now I was in the wrong timing. Now I was at the wrong pace again. You need to be in the pace that where they don't have the Huntress available as an answer. And yeah, now we lost. Ouch. I mean, if my Harpies had been Poison Harpies, the boss would have been dead. Because Poison Harpies deal so much more damage, but it is so much more difficult without the talents. That's why I'm always trying to find also like other minis that could be used without when you don't have talents, but Haven't found great opportunities here. I mean, we're still doing orange easily without talents. Red with some conditions, some relics. So it's not like it's hopeless, but could be a little bit better. Could get an uncommon mountaineer. Oh dear. The Murlocs, I just wasn't able to... I mean, the Murlocs were not doing much of anything again. So this slot just keeps haunting me. I've tried quite a few things there. Null Brood is something that has been... Some people have been saying that it should be good there. But my Null Brood sadly is only level 12. So even a silver slot is 14. And taking a 14 tank to an 18 minus 4 levels. That's not great. Pyro instead of Murlocs. No, Pyro doesn't do anything in this map, in this dungeon. Like, but Pyro doesn't kill Huntresses, it doesn't kill Ogre Mages, it doesn't hurt the bosses, it can't tank the bosses, it doesn't kill Grunts. It just doesn't have many good targets there. Often you use Pyro against many of the flyers, like Pyro kills Harpies and Drakes and stuff, Gargoyles. But these bosses don't actually have any flyers. So Pyro just doesn't have good targets. For a boss with the talent, this is a talentless build. Swap Quill in Beast and play Safe Pilot in Unbound. Yeah, I have done that too. Do I have a screenshot of what I did? That's what I played when I killed the orange. Yeah, after yellow I switched the Safe Pilot for a Worgen. But it didn't feel any better, to be honest. So... But yeah, I have played with Safe Pilot. Safe Pilot without the talent just isn't very good. That's like the main problem. Use Safe Pilot without a talent in BFD, because you still need to kill those Murlocs on the cliff that are shooting down at your base. And even without talent, Safe Pilot does that, but talent doubles Safe Pilot damage. So Safe Pilot without a talent just hits like a wet noodle. Yeah, that's exactly one. This account is completely free to play, and the other one has the booster. So that I can get that like real, genuine free-to-play experience. So that I will be able to make much better instructions and guides for free-to-play players from really that perspective. What about Stonehoof? Hogger can't buff Stonehoof. Hogger can't get a bonus slot for Stonehoof, so Stonehoof becomes unusable as you get higher levels. Because tanks really need some levels. You can't have a tank that's like 5 levels under or something. Have you done a trooper leader tier list? Well, I have made videos about why tier lists are useless. Beginner's Guide had a tier list of leaders for a first pick, but that's a little bit different, of course. Nurburg, I'm also a bit disappointed for the Unbound slot, either Safe, Quilboar or Dark Iron. No real fan of Earth Elemental. I have seen people also play Earth Elemental here, but Earth Elemental, I think Earth Elemental is terrible in Diamol. Because it ignores the lieutenants, for example. It only goes for the main boss in the third map. It's armored, which is not the trait you want against Imoltar at the second map. It also doesn't do much in the first map. In the first map is like where it's the most useful. Because there at least there are towers that you want to take. I see a point maybe follows too many closest brackets countering small bird. But no, it's always going to fall behind too much. That's the whole point. When you build this army, that's why you need to make use of these slots. In most roles, you absolutely will need the levels from these slots, otherwise your units are going to be useless. And you could do much better by using a unit that's actually usable in the slot. I made an exception for Chalga. Not here actually, but with the talents, where I still played bandits even in a wrong slot. But that's because bandits don't get much value from their level. Bandits get so much value from generally just the stun and the chest opening. And the cycle. But that's a very special case. Because bandits were not meant to deal any DPS to the boss or tank the boss. Or tank anything. Then it's okay. Obviously the stun duration is reduced if you're lower level. But it still stuns for a moment, which causes retargeting. And breaks the DPS cycle. So it's still valuable. Isn't Stave Pilot still strong in Dire Maul? He works on first and still works decent with Cold War tanking. How does he work on first stage? Because without the talent, Safe Pilot cannot get the minis to fight against each other. So how is that working in the first stage? Like, what do you do with it in the first stage? What does it do? The only troll is the one that spawns at the start. And talent doubles the DPS. Or very close to it anyway. What Safe Pilot native DPS? I could take a look. Because there's so much damage that's coming from the talent. So let's switch this. This is a fine looking scene, isn't it? Safe Pilot. Where's Safe Pilot? It probably didn't exactly double it, but level 1 Safe Pilot actually it does. Area damage 170 on level 1. And the burn effect is 240. So if you have coming in hot, it deals more damage from the burn than it deals just from the hit. No, actually there's the crash damage, 250. Okay, 250, 240. It is actually a little bit less, but it almost doubles the DPS damage from coming in hot. If you have the Gnomish cloaking device, it's going to deal 170 from ambush. How much was ambush? Was ambush plus 50% or plus 100%? Either way, it does double the damage that Safe Pilot does when it has a talent. So the difference is immense. It's absolutely mind-bogglingly huge. Safe Pilot is nowhere near as strong without the talent. I have coming in hot only because I didn't find it the Shadow one. I think coming in hot is the better talent. I use coming in hot myself. I have the other talent on this account, so that I'm able to play with both. I have the cloaking device talent on this one, but I think coming in hot is the better one. I take Beastlaw, I use Quillborn Harpies. I'm a fan of Earth Elemental, at least with Obsidian Shards talent. Again, you're talking talented minis, and that's completely different. Like, you have to adapt a completely different mindset when you're building a talented team or a talentless team. Sometimes they end up being the same, but the thought process that gets you there is different. What talents would you guys pick for Chimera? I probably would pick the poison. Corrosive breath. Because then it's 4 stacks of poison per hit. That's like what you would want for Devils or Queen with Chimera, for example. But Chimera overall is a very niche mini that doesn't seem to have a lot of uses. It's shining. Why is it shining? Oh. It's shining because it's midnight. Blaze of Glory. Yeah, I'm not buying that. But it is true, I could also swap the harpies there. That would give me a flying slot. Would a flying slot be useful? And Welbecks are also terrible without the talent. These bosses do not have a single flying mini. What if this is the team? Now... Oof. That's one awful set of relics. I mean, this is sort of relics that makes you want to switch away from the Defias, just so that you could get something else. Probably not Griffin, because there's not a single flying mini in the boss team. What does Daze do? It slows movement speed by 30%. I don't like Daze, because it only slows the movement speed. Like Frost also reduces the attack speed. Or Stun obviously prevents actions. Daze is just movement. Alright, now we're going to go all batty on these. Let's go. Batty is going to show them how it's done. Or then not. Maybe not. For the most part not. Apparently. Well, that sucks. No, go kill the ogre. The ogre. Blood and bloody ashes. Well, this has not been a great success. I readily admit. Sniff. Hi, Mr. Meme. And thank you. Glad you found it useful. Chimera is useless. It is pretty bad. Yeah, it is. Like these relics. I'm very close to just switching those Defias for like a Griffin Rider or something. didn't work out. Actually, the Batrider did make all of this stuff go crazy. That's not bad.
Line 'em up.
Feeling reasonably good about the Batrider right now.
Stay sharp.
Okay. Make those go crazy. Base can tank the Ogre Mage. Ah.
Stay sharp.
Don't let it get. No, it killed the miner. Now, just take it easy for a while here. These are going to die, but it's fine, I accept it. Try to contest the mining.
Stay sharp.
Yeah, that's good. That's the kind of fight that I want to see. Let's make those duel as well. Another duel that I want to see. Okay, okay. We're definitely rolling here. Everything's looking so incredibly nice right now.
Stay sharp.
Alright, alright. Not yet impossible. I thought I was able to hit the tower.
Stay sharp.
That's getting a little weird. It's okay. A little bit of execution here, this is fine. Alright, alright. Progress is being made.
Stay sharp.
Many Ogre Mages handle it. Come on, one more gold and I will handle it. Actually, don't even need that gold. We're handling it just fine. Go, 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 team! Batriders! Yes! Alright. That was nice. That went well. One is got good counters to Hunters and Ogre Mage. I mean, Prowler and Stonehoof Tauren, both of those literally counter both of those units. Airborne Toxin. Let's go. And Hunters and Ogre Mage are like the developers' favorite minis anyway. Half the maps have Hunters plus Ogre Mage.
Stay sharp.
This was poorly thought out by me.
Stay sharp.
We can improve. But the explosion... No, not the explosion. Okay, now we're dead. Batrider probably didn't do a good job in this one. Definitely getting that feeling that it's not doing great here.
Stay sharp.
Line 'em up.
Stay sharp.
Ouch. Well.
Stay sharp.
Just not getting enough in. Just not getting enough damage in, no. Ouch. Well, well, well. Doesn't take a lot of good harpy attacks. I just wasn't able to get to the right timings again. Because you need to be able to get it so that the computer has played their Huntress, so that your harpies have a free pass. But I was only able to time it right at the end. And that was way too late, it didn't work. I'm trying to take the stone.
Stay sharp.
Trying to defend here.
Stay sharp.
Once I have the stone, I'm trying to attack there.
Stay sharp.
The Ogre Mage was able to save the boss. I'm trying to time another push.
Stay sharp.
No, the Banshee. I let the Banshee in. The Banshee damage was too high. Very, very close. That was a little better attempt. This time my defense was a little lacking. It's so hard because the Prowler without the talent does not trade well, that well against the other minis. With the talent it also kills a Banshee, and Banshee cannot possess it. But without the talent, the Banshee can possess it. Actually, either of the two damage talents is enough. Because you have the Predatory Instincts, and then you have the Prowl. And Predatory Instincts means that it one-shots the Banshee. And On the Prowl means that it stuns the Banshee and two-shots it. That wasn't terribly far. So many tomes that I would need to unlock. Maybe I'll do a quick quest here now that it offers a tome. Then perhaps one more attempt. Oh, I really look forward to doing this on Heroic. For the guide. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. But I haven't had a chance yet.
Stay sharp.
No! Can't counter the Bat Ride. The only thing I have that shoots here is Harpies. Because this is the dungeon deck and the dungeon doesn't have any air units. Oh, the Harpies were able to counter it now. Good, good. that's a start.
Stay sharp.
Whee. Then off to the races we go.
Stay sharp. Stay sharp.
Yeah, this will be a fun one once I get to do the heroic. Should be able to get to it this week. Which talent is better to buy first? For the Prowler, I like the stun the best. The stealth and stun, because stun is incredibly valuable ability. Can't wait for a guide on this map. Right? Yeah, we'll see. I should be able to get to that this week. Because I have only Rain before that one. So the next heroics are Rain, Wolf Rider, and Wolf Runner. Rain and then Murkdeep. I haven't started testing Rain either yet. But soon. Let's give this another go. Let's see. Maybe I should have picked the Taunt one for the second map. But first we need to clear the first map again. Once again.
Stay sharp.
What are you fellas doing? Alright, gold. Woohoo. Okay. That's a bunch of stuff. I could have tried to execute them at the tower. That was completely possible. But I figured I would instead try to just get rid of them as soon as possible. Alright. That was a good opener. Alright, first going to take the chest for me. These are going to fight against the Ogre Mage. This is going to mine a little. Send that to make sure that it will actually get to mine. See the stun.
Line 'em up.
It's just beautiful there. Too bad I didn't catch the Huntress with the execute, but it's okay apparently.
Stay sharp.
Alright, now I'm going for a bit of an assault on the tower, I believe. No, failed assault on the tower it seems. Maybe not. It's a failed assault, alright. Wasn't far, but Bat Rider is actually contributing here. I do like that. Make everyone fight against each other again. Let's make a good push and take the tower now. Yes. Challenge that one, yes. Mine. Execute this.
Stay sharp.
Alright, looking good, looking good. Look at that Batrider. Batrider and the stuns. It's beautiful. Boom. Yeah. Have you beaten Onyxia yet? With my level 19 army? No, I have not. That would be a world record. Airborne toxin. Let's go. Going for more splash damage would have been the killer talent against Mountaineer. Maybe. I have the slow one too. Because at that point I often used Batrider alone, slowing down pushes and fighting against them from the air alone. But if you're fighting against a fixed battle line, then the area is better.
Stay sharp.
Line 'em up.
Stay sharp.
Okay. That is a start.
Stay sharp. Stay sharp.
I lost that one, and now I was at the wrong time. Because there was the Huntress coming. I need to time it so that the Huntress is not coming. No, 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 no. Kill the Huntress, please. And actually these... Oh, sorry, that was bad. Just staying out of the explosions. I forgot that again. If I had remembered that, then this... I guess we would have been in a pretty decent spot here. Well, some mistakes. At this hour, it's getting a little too late to push. Not sharp enough, not fresh enough anymore. But if we would just get this one thing done, then that would be great. Right, let's go. Should have. I slept a little bit again. I almost literally slept because I'm so tired. That was obviously completely different. I should have handled that. Would have been totally fine.
Stay sharp. Stay sharp. Stay sharp.
Yeah, numerous mistakes again. Not impossible to fix. But difficult. Yeah. Guess I'm too tired. Definitely doable. Batrider feels like maybe it is the answer. But I'll have to do it tomorrow. Alright. So I guess that's going to be all for today. I need to get some rest. But I mean, we did get Chalgas done. All the way to high reds. So Chalga is ready. Talentless Hogger's almost ready. Talentless Murkai is the same as the Talented Murkai. So Diamol is 99% solved. Oh yeah, so yeah, that's gonna be very low. I'm in Finland, so it's midnight. But yeah, that is going to be all for today. For the Twitch viewers, let's see. Let's see if there's people playing Rumble.
Porque si hago predicciones.
Not a ton of people playing Rumble. Ratonera is Spanish, so that doesn't really help. MacGG Easy. Someone doing some PvP. We could go check that out. Let's see what's going on in the PvP world. Just let me see. Alright, so I'm sending the Twitch viewers on a raid to watch some PvP. For other platforms, the stream is just going to end. But hey, thanks for tuning in. Had a good time playing some Rumble and getting a bit further than I had before. And yeah, I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.